again, everybody. It's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at Garden State Comic Fest at West Orange, New Jersey. I am having a total blast this weekend. I get to meet so many cool people. Speaking of cool people, the bad boy of karate himself, Sean Kanan.
Hey,
Sean,
brother,
how are you, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks for taking the time to do this.
No, thank you for a few minutes. So how's the show been for you so far?
It's been really fun. I mean, it's been a lot of people. Looked like we were going to have some weather early on, and that might have kept people out, but not at all. It's been great.
Listen, the weather in New Jersey the last couple of weeks has been bipolar.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I get spoiled. I'm out in California where you wear shorts in February.
Oh, my God, stop it. Just listen, I can move to San Diego tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah.
So it's all good. So, Sean, let me ask you, the way the show Cobra Kai took off, did that surprise you at all that it was the concept was still so popular after all these years?
I mean, it had a built-in audience. So really, it was up to the big three to make sure that it was done well. And, you know, there could have been a plethora of pitfalls where it could have gone wrong, but I think one of the reasons it's so successful is, you know, the concept of turning it on its head, that Johnny really wasn't the villain.
Right.
And I think also from a nostalgic point of view, people wanted to know what happened to these characters 35 years later. You know, it started out on YouTube Red and had a loyal, small following, and of course, once it made it to Netflix, it became a worldwide phenomenon. And, you know, I had to wait a while before I got on, but it worked out pretty well because I got on when it was already a #1 hit show, so worth the wait.
Now, do you enjoy playing a bad guy, like a villain? You enjoy playing the heavy?
You know, I don't look at Barnes as a villain anymore. You know, I think people are rarely monolithically good or bad. They have shades of gray in them. And it was really important to me that when I came back, I wanted to show the shades of gray in Barnes and the evolution of how this guy maybe changed over 35 years. And I think he did, you know, especially given the fact that he got some absolution from Daniel by apologizing and, you know, learned he could do something else with his hands besides fight, and ultimately became kind of an unlikely friend of Daniel.
Yeah, for sure. So what's it like the first time, like, you step back on set with all these people from, you know, that you worked with, like you said, 30 years ago, right?
I mean, you know, it was really magical. You know, at one point, Ralph and I just kind of looked at each other and said, wow, can you believe this 35 years later? I'd never worked with Yuji or Billy, although I've known Billy since 1988.
Okay.
So I've wanted to work with Billy and Yuji forever. Finally got the opportunity to do it, and especially with Yuji, only in Cobra Kai would the worlds of Mike Barnes in Chosen have crossed. It never would have happened in the Kanan Karate Kid universe. And you know, we did that scene outside the limo where you had all the bad guys and Ralph, and we didn't have a lot of time to film it. And you know, you're dealing with 4 big personalities, both personally and with the characters, and a lot could maybe take a while to mesh, and it just meshed right away. It was really magic how it all came together, and I think it was one of Ralph's favorite scenes in the series, and I know it was mine.
Very cool. I know what I would have done. I would have been like, Ralph, why do you look the same after 35
Ralph has not
years?
aged, man.
Right?
Deal with the devil, right?
Mad. Like, he's got a portrait of himself in the attic.
Dorian Gray, right? Yeah.
Like, so what are you working on these days? You know.
So this is my 25th year on The Bold and the Beautiful for CBS. I just finished a terrific film called The Persian Rug 2 days ago, and I'm starting another film that my company is producing, which is called The Body Men, which is an action feature. And so I start that July 12th.
Excellent.
So I'm busy.
Excellent. So busy is good.
Busy's real good.
Sean, one last question.
Yeah.
And this is something that fans talk about a lot as being a plot hole in the original Karate Kid.
That it should have been number 2.
Right.
In the original.
Right? No blows to the head. but Dan wins by kicking Johnny in the face.
I'm not saying LaRusso cheated, but my buddy and Johnny and I, we've talked about it a bit, and a little sus if you ask me.
Okay, fair enough. Sean, thank you so much
My
for a
pleasure,
few
brother.
minutes of
Thank
your
you so
time.
much.
I'm a child of the 80s.
As am I.
Grew up with Karate Kids.
Yeah,
When Cobra Kai came around,
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I'm
I
with you, brother.
Waited a long time for
Good.
this.
Thank you so much.
And listen, thank you for the joy that you and the entertainment that you brought to the fans.
I've been so blessed by the fans that they have kind of championed this guy that was really not very likable for more than 35 years, and it's an honor to be able to continue Mike Barnes' life on, and the fans for being so wonderful to me and the character.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Sean, again, thank you
brother.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Wish you much success in all your future
Thank you.
endeavors. Sean Kanan, everybody, here at Garden State Comic Fest in West Orange, New Jersey. I'm the horror nerd Todd Sturridge signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.